Hello, Virgos, and welcome to my channel. We are going to look into the new person coming in for you, Virgo. We're going to look at their qualities. We're going to look at who they may remind you of. We're going to look at your shadow aspects to see what you may have in your subconscious mind or what work you may need to do to clean up your vibration on who you are attracting into your world. And we're going to look at what beautiful, wonderful qualities that this new person is going to absolutely love about you. So let's get started. I'm just going to clean my cards for a second. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. And if you'd like to join me for live tarot, we're going to do that on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Just go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you can be reminded when we're going live. And I'm going to be giving out 5-minute readings. So you just put your question in the box, and there's not a lot of competition for these readings at the moment. So you're probably sure to get one. Put your comment in there and I will read for you for 5 minutes. I'll spend 5 minutes on your question. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's get started for Virgo. Virgo, what is the energy of this new love, this new person coming in? Who's coming into your world? Who is just on the outskirts of your world? What new person? Now, if this isn't a new love, if you're just wondering what you may be attracting with your current vibration, what type of relationships, what type of circumstances, what type of interactions, this can tell you that also. When you're looking at the current vibe of Virgo and who is coming in for Virgo, show me the qualities of this person coming in for Virgo, please. This is someone who has been in isolation for quite a long time. They are soul searching. They are really looking into some deeper aspects of themselves. They're wanting to learn themselves. Maybe they've been doing their work for a while. Maybe something painful has sent them a little deeper into this. This could also be an Aquarius. Let's keep looking, please. Show me more qualities about this new person coming in for Virgo. Show me more qualities about the new person coming in for Virgo. They have a fast-moving energy. They're wanting to really proceed with this. It may be that they meet you or they get excited about being in a relationship with you, whatever that relationship may be, and they start to charge forward. They're moving in a direction towards you rather quickly. What else are the qualities? Oh, they're really wanting a union. I feel like this new person is serious. They're very serious. They're wanting a connection. They don't want to be in the hermit mode anymore. They really want this energy. This could also be an air sign, a Gemini. You may be dealing with an air sign here because I got Aquarius before. Somebody who's really wanting a connection. They're wanting balance. They're wanting equal give and take. They're wanting to really become a team with whoever their new partner is. I'm really liking the energy of this person, Virgo. I really do. Let me get one more card on that for you. What's the qualities of this person coming in for Virgo? You got the Page of Swords in reverse. This is someone who, even though they want something new, they may have some hesitations around learning a new person. This could be someone who just left a super long-term relationship. I get that 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they may just have a little hesitation over learning something. Oh shoot, hold on 1 second. Let me just get you a little bit more clarification on that Page of Swords in reverse, because I'd like to get you all the information I can about this person. They may have a nervous energy, and this can also talk about, like being all talk and no action, maybe a little dishonest about some things. I don't know. We'll look at this. I overall really like this new person that's coming in for you, Virgo. They feel really good, like they're really serious about this. They really want a connection. They're ready to move quickly on it. They're not going to just drag their feet and take their time. They've done a lot of soul searching. They've worked on themselves, but there's something, and we'll get a little more clarity about that in just a minute, but show me who they may remind you of. Is there a past person that you know, someone in your past, or could still be in your, could be a relationship you still have. Doesn't have to be a lover. This could be anybody, a friend, an acquaintance, somebody you work with. They're going to remind you of someone when they come in. Who is that? Who is that for you, Virgo? Six of Pentacles, somebody who is very fair with money. Someone who is, they're very conscious about money, and they're very conscious about the energy exchange and making sure everything's balanced and equal. They really like it that way. They like fairness. Could be an earth sign also, like you are, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, that they remind you of. This person would give you the shirt off their back, okay? This person would do anything. They're a giver. They're a giver, but they've also learned how to create a balance in that giving and not be an overgiver. They've learned the hard way that you don't just give to everybody, because it won't be an equal exchange. You get to be discerning on who you give to. What are more qualities about? Who will they remind you of? All right, this is someone who, this is justice, but it's in the reverse. This also talks about fairness, but this is someone you may have had an encounter with in the past that seemed very unfair. They may have done something they kind of need to apologize for, that they may never have, or they don't want to look at it, or they don't want to admit it. Okay? That's the justice in reverse. Or they may have had that done to them. They're looking at, they were treated unfairly, or maybe they treated you unfairly. This is someone who has suffered a lot of betrayal. I'm telling you, they learned the hard way who to give their love to. So this person that comes in, this new person, Virgo, that comes in for you is going to, you're going to think, oh man, they really remind me of so-and-so. And this so-and-so's qualities has these, they've been betrayed. Like they've, been treated unfairly. They gave and gave and gave, and they were taken advantage of. They're going to remind you, maybe they look like this person, or maybe they have the same hair color or eye color, or something about them will remind you of this person. So have that in your mind so that you'll know this person when they come in, okay? Now we're going to look at your shadow aspects. And the reason we do this is we want to look at your vibration and why you're pulling in. We pull people into our experience based off of what, where we are in our soul evolution and what we need to learn and what we need to experience. So if you've got a lot of things in your shadow self that you've not worked on and not released, this new person, you're going to draw on a person that triggers all those things and makes you look at those things, and you'll deal with those together. A lot of times we think, oh, I want a new relationship because I want all the good things, like the companionship, and we can go do things together and have fun together and have someone to be with and to love me. And yeah, but what we don't take into consideration is our vibration going into that relationship. We're there to heal that. We're there to change that. And relationships are the best tool to do that. They're going to poke every button for you. It's a relationship is a learning tool. Okay? It's a purification tool. That's not very romantic. That's not, excuse me. It's not a romantic way to look at that, but it's true. Show me your shadow aspects. Spirit, please show me the shadow aspects of Virgo that they need to work on, please. Not being honest with yourself about some things. You're just not being truthful with yourself. You're not wanting to look at something about you. You have a hard time looking at it. Maybe you have some self-loathing or some self-hatred still. Maybe there's something there that you can't accept about yourself. Lack of self-acceptance, lack of self-love. This is a lack of patience, a lack of harmony. Maybe there's some things in your life that are out of balance, out of harmony. Maybe you're trying to create it. Maybe you're overworking. Virgos, You know, if we get that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we know you're a workaholic. Maybe you're overworking, and that's creating disharmony and imbalance. But there's something here out of balance, and there's an impatience around that. Let's see, what else? What else do you need to be working on at this time? So this new person that comes in who has been in hermit mode, who has been doing their work, is really going to bring that out for you. They're going to bring those things out for you. Oh, goodness gracious, Virgo. Do you sneak around a little bit sometimes? This doesn't make you a bad person. Like, this is usually the sneaking and cheating, and I'm going to hold back, and I'm not going to tell you, and I'm going to share everything with you, and I'm secretive, and I keep some things for myself because I don't want to give you all of me, and I have options, and I have things on the side. Is this you from the past? I mean, have you done this in the past? Or do you have issues still? Are you holding on to anger, unforgiveness, resentment around someone who has cheated on you in the past? Could go either way. You need to look at both sides of it. Have I ever done that? Do I have those tendencies? Do I hold unforgiveness, anger, bitterness, resentment? Do I have a fear that this new person is going to cheat on me? Virgo, my God, cheating can ruin a relationship, but so can fear and insecurity that the other person is going to cheat. That can ruin a relationship too, because the other person gets tired of explaining themselves and being, you know, mistrusted, and you always being suspicious of every single move they make. That's hard. They got to really love you to push through that. They got to really want the relationship to push through that. Go ahead, Virgo, and deal with those issues if they're coming up for you. I haven't seen the Seven of Swords come up in a very long time. Let's see, what else? What else is in the shadow that we need to see? What else do you need to be working on and clearing up? Because, you know what? I want you to work on this now. Like, if this new person hasn't showed up yet and it's just you alone, please work on it now. I think it's way better if you can get this by yourself than if somebody has to come in and now you have an interaction with another person. You're triggering their stuff. They're triggering your stuff. It gets all messy. It gets all confusing. It's very dramatic. It's very problematic. But if you can do it before they get here, they may show up in a very different energy. They may show up in a very different way. And instead of having all these learning experiences together, you can have all these beautiful experiences and create a life together and all the fun things we get in relationships for in the first place. But if you've got stuff that Spirit's wanting you to change about yourself, to grow, to evolve, to see from a new perspective, to let go of, to release, to heal, then this person is going to trigger that for you. Give me one more card on the shadow aspects, and then we're going to look at the beautiful qualities of Virgo. Give me one more card on the shadow aspects, please. One more card on the shadow aspects. Ending of a cycle, closure. There may be something in your life you're like, nope, could be a Queen of Cups, that you think you have closure with. You think you do, but you don't. You're still holding on to something, and it could just be the anger. They could have done you really wrong, really dirty, Virgo. But there's something you're still holding on to about the relationship. This is talking about you got to make room for the new person to come in. And if you're still holding on to resentments and anger and all that stuff, that's taking up space, and it's holding on to the energy of the past person. It just is. And then they don't have room. They feel that. They're like, who all am I in a relationship with? I thought I was in a relationship with just you, but apparently it's you. And then this past person and this past person, clean it up. Get some closure within yourself. That doesn't mean you have to call up the past person and say, okay, we got to get closure and let's go to a therapist. No, get closure within yourself. You don't have to involve them. Cut the strings yourself. Let go of the anger. Let go of the resentment. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of whatever it is that's still holding space in your emotional body, in your mental body, in your spirit. Now, for the good news, let's look at the beautiful qualities that this new energy coming in is going to be attracted to, Virgo. What are they going to be attracted to about you? That you are a responsible individual and you don't just rush in at things. You stop and you think about things. You stop before you just, do things. You stop before you talk. You stop before you act. You pause. You have enough maturity and enough self-control about you that you're able to just, let me, before I just spurt that out, or before I just say this or that. You're not, irrational or too spontaneous. That it's, they really respect that about you, that you have the self-discipline and the self-control. What else is about this Virgo that they're going to be attracted to? What's this person going to be really attracted to? The fact that you are connected. I know this comes in reverse, but I just kind of flip them around in my mind. Because we're looking at the positive qualities. You listen to your you listen to spirit. You listen to your higher self. Hey, look, she's still in the mix here. Get out of here, Queen of Cups. You're not welcome unless this is you. Unless you show up as a Queen of Cups, Virgo. I don't want anybody else. Virgo, if you got a Queen of Cups you've not dealt with, someone who is a water sign, or who is very emotional, they could have been emotionally manipulative, please let them go. Or let go of the anger or hurt around it. Please heal from it. Or this person's going to come in and basically trigger all those wounds until you look at it and heal it. Whatever. They love that you are connected. They love that you listen to spirit, that you're connected to spirit, that you don't ignore the voice of spirit, that you believe in such a thing. What else would they love about you, Virgo? Your strength. The way that you're able to be, when you need to be strong and forceful and a leader, and when you need to be when you need to be a little more hard, you can be. But when you need to be soft and tender and open and loving and caring and nurturing, you can also be that. It's like the balance between the masculine and the feminine. It's a real balance of when to use which. When to use that father energy and when to use that mother energy. And it makes you strong. Like, you're not afraid to show what some people call their weak side or their soft side. You're not afraid to do that. Virgo, you're able to do that. You're able to, and it didn't bother you. That's strength. All right, let me see one last card. One last card for the union. Let me see a union card. I'm going to get my series cards over here. I haven't touched them yet. Let me see the union. What's in the union? What's in the center of this? What's the union card? This is ultimate. How, like, you can have a lot of, this is having it all. This is the 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to say this is you two together, your energies together have the potential for a lot of abundance, a lot of family, building family wealth, or building family abundance, or being really happy together. Look at you in the garden, and you got all 10 pentacles. You've got it all. And Virgo, like this is earth sign energy. This is like you being your ultimate self. But there will be challenges with this person. They may already be in your life. You may know exactly who they are. They may be already in your life. I told you I was going to get some clarity on that Page of Swords for you, and I'm going to do that right now. That was the only card that was kind of like, what is this? What's this Page of Swords about? Because everything else was like, they've done their work. They're ready to go. They're ready to be committed. They are serious about this. Being all talk and no action, dishonesty, gossip, nervous energy, arrogance. They could be a little bit, on the arrogance, like, maybe they have done so much work and they are really wise and they do have a lot of knowledge, and it kind of makes them seem like a know-it-all, a little bit like a know-it-all. So, you know what? You will help them with that. This is something in their shadow side. Your energy will help them take a look at that. It all works out perfectly, but a lot of times when relationships, when there's arguments and fuss, like, oh, it's not supposed to be like this. Well, yeah, it is. If both of you have stuff in your shadow, which most people still do, you're going to have those moments. Or you're in a teaching relationship, and it's okay. But your union card, oh my gosh, I'm giving this relationship a 2 thumbs up. Not just 1, 2. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you're happy about that, give me a thumbs up. I would love that. And you can even subscribe if you would like. I'd also love that. Thank you very much. I hope this helped, and I'll see you on the next one.